The Genesee County Sheriff's Office announcing the latest round of ghost arrests. 8 men, all accused of seeking to have sex with underage girls. Good evening, I'm Mike Wolfo.
And I'm Stella Daskalakis. Ghost, which started in 2018, has arrested 223 people. Sheriff Chris Swanson says they started rounding up the latest suspects last August.
Mid-MichiganNow's Courtney Bennett tracking this story for us. She's here with more. Courtney, the sheriff is highlighting these accused men now. Where did these arrests happen?
Mike and Stella, these were all arrests made in Genesee County. The men ranging in age from 22 to 46 all had intentions to meet up with underage girls. One man was a maintenance worker where the 13-year-old victim lived. Sheriff Swanson says 2 others were illegal immigrants from Honduras.
These arrests and these operations are done for a lot of reasons, but ultimately it's to take care of victims. To find victims that if they have a story to tell, that we make them survivors.
One of those survivors, a 13-year-old girl who the sheriff says met up with 32-year-old Brian McCarrick. McCarrick was a maintenance man where the victim lived. The two began using an app called Discord. Then one day he showed up at the girl's middle school and then her home.
Imagine this as a parent. You walk in to your child's room and you see the window open, the screen out, and there on the other side is the predator. And when you run to the room, the predator starts running.
According to ghost investigators, the victim and accused predator would have sex in an empty building in the neighborhood.
We were able to get him in custody. He's in jail right now. He's got a high bond.
Swanson says these predators travel to be with their victims. Another man arrested, 22-year-old Kyle Horiski. He was on active duty in the Army. According to Swanson, he was chatting with a decoy he thought was a 15-year-old.
In his vehicle was his tactical vest. He brought knives. The fact that he came all the way from Fort Bragg at 8 in the morning to our operation on his way to the Thumb. When he was arrested, he was then turned over to the military police where they have taken him from there.
Also among the 8 arrested were 2 men who Swanson says were here illegally. They were both from Honduras.
They didn't know each other. One lived in Burton, one lived in Flint. Our first one that came here to our operation is Marvin Estrada Sarmiento. And he's a 36-year-old.
Sarmiento is accused of trying to meet up with a 15-year-old girl for oral sex and was going to pay $60. The other man was 46-year-old Wilfredo Mariange.
There was a time where he was rejected at the border. We got this information from Homeland Security. Possible communicable disease and sent back.
Swanson says their office contacted Homeland Security.
Jails in America are required to fulfill court orders. In fact, what we do here in jail is all based on court order, state and federal. And these 2 individuals that were arrested on a Thursday were transported outside the jail to Homeland Security by Tuesday morning, the next weekend, January 21st.
Swanson says they've also rebranded the GHOST name. It now stands for Global Human Oppression Strike Team because these cases are no longer just in Genesee County, but are everywhere and involve people who come from everywhere. For now, live in the studio, Courtney Bennett, Mid-Michigan Now.